It was a drizzly summer day, overcast, and a friend of mine said to me, hey, let's go up to the lake. And we said, well, why not? We were in Michigan, and you know, people in the north don't mind if it's a little drizzly, so we went up to this lake, and I was about to go walk to the water, and suddenly I heard this little, well, I was about to walk into the cedar trees actually, and I heard this little voice that said, hey girl, come down to the water. So I went down to the water, and I stood in the water, and it was completely still. And the overcast sky was completely overcast, no texture of any kind. So of course the water reflected the sky. And it was just a gray water, and I thought, that's crazy how much water is up in that. And that the water went straight down, and up. That there was no horizon, that suddenly I and this water were all part of the same story. And I got to thinking about how water is not destroyed or created. So we're using the same water that all the ancestors in the past have, that the Buddha drank and pissed out, you know, that this is all the same water. And so I'm just amazed by that. That's all I can say. So this is how songs are born, and this is where this song came from. Come down to the water now and look into the distance. Come down to the water now, look into the distance. Here we are between it all, made of water. Now look into the distance. We're in the middle of life, moving in circles round and round. Nobody knows where it stops, where it finishes. Your tears fill the ocean, ebbing and flowing, ever growing, knowing it's coming back around again. So come down to the water now and look into the distance. Come down to the water now, look into the distance. Here we are between it all, made of water. Now look into the distance. Woo! Way-ya, ya, hey-ya, way-ya, ho, hey, way-ya, hey-ya, ho, hey, way-ya, ya, hey-ya, way-ya, ho, hey, way-ya, hey-ya, ho, hey. Come up to the mountaintop and look into the distance. Come up to the mountain, now look into the distance. Air above and green below, made of water. Now look into the distance. Rocks stand tall, brought down by waterfall. Swirling and twirling, turning and churning, not hanging on. Never really knowing where they're going, they're just rolling right down his back. They never pack a suitcase to wonder when they'll be back. They never even wonder how long, they just roll on, not holding on to the land at the bottom of a railroad track, to a little baby sand pile, or a woman's back, to a finger on the ring. Oh my, would you look at that, to a pebble in your pocket. It's traveling round and round and it's overground. So come up to the mountaintop and look into the distance. Come up to the mountain, now look into the distance. Air above and green below, made with water. Now look into the distance. Woo! Way-ya, ya, hey-ya, way-ya, ho, hey, way-ya, hey-ya, ho, hey, way-ya, ya, hey-ya, way-ya, ho, hey, way-ya, hey-ya, ho, way-ya, ya, hey-ya, way-ya, ho, hey, way-ya, hey-ya, ho, hey-ya, ya, hey-ya, way-ya, ho, hey, way-ya, hey-ya, ho, hey. So come down to the water now and look into the distance. Come down to the water now, look into the distance. Here we are between it all, made of water. Now look into the distance. Here we are, between it all, made of water, made of water, made of water, oh, made of water, H2O, made of water, made of water.